we're back again. Welcome to Brain Talk Show. I am your host, Tony Nicole.
I'm your host, Crystal Rogers.
And your host, Danny Nicole.
And we also have another beautiful host joining us, our honorary host that we have on our show every now and then. And we're privileged and honored to have this beauty on the show with us. Actress, model, Checille is with us. So welcome, Checille, as our honorary host.
Hi, how are you?
We're good. We're good. We're so happy that you are on the show with us. We're going to have fun. Of course, we're going to be talking about all kinds of real topics, and we're going to get to the meat and potatoes of everything. So we're going to have us some fun. But also, we do have an exciting guest on the show coming up. She is a multi-genre recording artist. So Anjelica Estrella is going to be here. So we'll be talking with her later on in the show. But right now, I'm going to turn the spotlight on. I'm going to turn the spotlight on to you, Checille.
Oh.
Yeah. So usually, we have our topic of discussions. And we want you to pick our topic of discussion today. So what's on your brain? What you want to talk about?
Ooh, child. Well, with this corona virus going on and everybody in isolation and having to deal with people 24/7 that you normally don't have to deal with, but maybe 5 or 6 hours a day. I'm just wondering, is it tearing y'all's nerves up? Is it making the relationship better? Are you ready to kill your kids? Are you ready to kill the dogs? What is going on? Because I see these stories and I'm like, oh my gosh, is it really that bad? Because I'm not in a relationship right now. But I do have dogs that are driving me crazy. But I just wonder what it's really doing to those relationships.
Who want to chime in on that? I think Danny Nicole got something that she wants. She want to chime in on that. I feel it in
your spirit.
That she want to say
It's
something.
churning. It's a churning in your soul. It's churning. So for me, it's more of doing the opposite. Like it's messing up my love life. Like Rona is, she need to go somewhere. Like. I mean, she's like overdue. I mean, this is like been going on way too long. Like, so I hope she leaves soon because, I need to go back to dating. Okay.
Oh,
oh God. I can tell that that's challenging. The dating is so fun because it's like now it's almost like you got a phobia. Like, I don't want to go out with you because I don't know what you got. I don't know if you got anything, not saying that you ain't clean. That's just saying, I'm not saying that you ain't.
Right. That coughing over there. You coughing a little too hard over there,
That's not just allergies, baby. That's not just allergies. Something else. Now, but on the flip side of it, Crystal, being a happily married woman, she found her Boaz. So we look up to her because one day we want to be in that same realm as her. So Crystal, enlighten us. How has COVID-19 coronavirus? How has it been in your home with you being a married woman?
Well, we're human. We do get on each other's nerves. But he fortunately, he has not lost his job because of all this. So he's been working. And but the days he's not working, we're in the Word, and praying and staying positive because, like I said, we're human. We can't get on each other's nerves. But yeah, I'm blessed. I do have a Boaz, and each one of y'all girls are going to have a Boaz one day.
Girl, thank you, Jesus.
Ooh, you just spoke it over my life. Come on, bring it over here. Bring it over here.
Yes, Lord Jesus. Yeah, well, you know, we gotta be on the lookout for Crystal and her husband Jock's show, which is on the TNE network, which is coming out, called Love Languages. So they're going to give us insight on about love languages between couples and marriages, so which is great. They already do a devotional on Facebook, which is awesome. I've caught it plenty of times. Other people have caught it too, and they look so good together talking. You know, so I always say that they're a good example of what a healthy marriage looks like, and so forth.
Because I want people to see that, you know, not to give up, you know, if you're 50, 60, because I was 48 when I met my husband, you know, my Boaz. Took me 3 times, you know, but I want couples to see that there is happiness out there and they can be happy.
Oh, yes.
Amen.
I believe that.
Yes.
I believe it.
That wholeheartedly.
Glory be.
Yeah.
Glory be to God. Glory be to God.
Yes, girl.
Oh, Checille, let me ask you a question. So tell us what you're working on, Checille. What's been going on with you in your world?
Well, I do have 2 short independent films in the works. Of course, production had to halt because of Rona.
Yeah, because
I told you, Rona. It's always Rona. Go ahead.
So I have that in the works. I have some other little things in the works. Some other local things. I'm working on some TV series. So can't give you all the details yet, but
it's okay. It's okay. Keep it on the wraps.
Okay.
We'll keep you updated. Just trying to stay busy so that, you know, when things do open back up, I'm ready. I don't want to be stuck. Like, okay, I wasn't ready for this. So just practicing, just keeping myself busy with my voice lessons, with my acting lessons, things like that, reading, so that I can be ready. You never know. That big break might come right after this thing is done.
You just never look.
Never know.
Look, you saying something, girl. You saying something.
Amen.
Yes.
That's it. You just never know. You never know what is. That's why we were talking about this on another show. We were talking about how we have to stay prepared. We have to stay ready. We never know. Yep. This is not going to last always.
Nope.
This too shall pass, and that's what people tend to forget. It's like they think, oh, this is the end. We're doomed. We're going to stay like this. Blah, blah, blah. You know, the only way it's going to be doomed is if you allow it mentally up here.
Yes, right. You know, now that you say that, I read something today. And, you know, you see people say, I want to reset on 2020.
Yeah.
I don't think those people have ever thought that this is the reset.
Come on,
see, girl, you know.
I'm
about to throw. Look, I'm finna find something to throw something at you.
That'll preach right there. That'll preach, okay?
Yes.
That's good.
Auntie.
Yeah.
That'll preach. Girl, you say it again. Say it again.
One more again.
Is the reset. Don't say you want a reset of 2020. This is the reset, because your breakthrough is on the other end of this.
Girl, look, I'm about to look. I was about to run. I felt a run in my spirit. Look, I know.
And I'm about to throw a sweet potato somewhere.
Oh,
okay. I'm about to throw a sweet potato right here. These are microwavable ones, but I'm about to throw one right.
Look. I feel a shondo in my spirit.
Oh gosh, but yeah, that is so good. But yeah, this just I've seen that on Facebook. I know you guys seen it too. Everybody's like, well, I want to redo, you know, this year. No, just keep pressing through the year. It's gonna be forgettable, of course. Ain't nobody gonna forget 2020. Press through the year. Okay, that's what we gotta do.
That's right.
That's right.
But listen, we get ready to take a break. When we come back, we will get ready to have our next guest, Anjelica Estrella, coming on. So stay tuned. Some words from our sponsor. Now, hi, welcome back to Brave Talk Show. And unfortunately, we were supposed to have Anjelica Estrella on, but she's experiencing some technical difficulties. So we'll make sure to have her on another show. We know that everybody is streaming right now. So and it's because of COVID-19. That everybody in the world is on the internet. So we're glitching here from time to time, this, that, and the third. But it's all good. It's all love. We don't, we don't show no shade or nothing.
That's true.
So while we were on break, we were having a discussion more about COVID-19 and coronavirus, aka Rona, what we want.
Rona got people messed up.
Disrespectful out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? That's what she's doing. So, Danny had a good topic to talk about. What was your topic, Danny?
So, like, I think is the best time to bring this up. There's so much misconception about Corona and what to do, what not to do. We're seeing some very foolish things happening out here on these streets.
Mm-hmm.
We're seeing some laughable moments out here on these streets.
Mm-hmm.
We're seeing videos out here on these streets due to Corona.
Yeah.
I really would like for you all to understand that we do take it very seriously. We do. We understand what Corona is and how it's affecting a lot of people. But there's a side of Rona, aka Rona, that is funny. So when people are yelling and screaming at you, I'm going to flip it back to Crystal, because she has a story when she was in Lowe's. How she got yelled at, girl. Go ahead, tell the people.
Lord have mercy. It is crazy. I mean, people are just being sheltered in your home. I mean, people just going wacko. But I was in Lowe's buying some stuff, and the clerk, she yells at me, just screams over tone of her voice, "Back up, 6 feet, back up. You thought that I stole something."
Wow.
It's like, in the name of Jesus, it's like, you gotta heal.
Wow.
Look,
Well, listen,
Rona will make you.
Okay, real quick. Looks like we have Anjelica on. She actually was
Okay.
able to, so we're gonna get her on, and so we can talk with her real quick before our end of our show. So hold tight. Give us one moment, guys. We'll be right back. Okay.
Right back, guys.
Now.
Hi, everyone. I'm Crystal Rogers, one of the co-hosts of Brave Talk Show. We would like to extend opportunity for you to advertise your business or brands during our talk show. We offer several options that can be beneficial for the growth of your business. Our show is shown all over the world, so we definitely know how to reach the masses. For more information on how you can advertise on our show, please inquire to t.n.e.networks.llc@gmail.com or visit our website at www.tnenetworks.com. We look forward to growing with you. Have a blessed day.
Welcome back to Brave. Well, we have a wonderful guest with us today. Her name is Anjelica Estrella. You like that, Estrella?
That's right, yeah.
She is a multi-genre singer-songwriter, but her roots are in rock. Get that? In rock. Also,
Awesome.
this woman speaks 18 languages.
Wow.
18 languages. I have problems speaking English from time to time. So I don't see how she does it. But anyway, let's get into this. Anjelica, can you tell us how you got started in multi-genre recording?
Well, yeah, I got started recording about 10 years ago. I found the app called Audacity. Believe it or not, the name of it is Audacity. And I just started teaching myself it, and I was like, I'm going to learn this because I've always wanted to be a musician. And one day I was like, I can and I will. So I just taught myself that. Yeah, and then I started connecting with other people. I think when you decide to do something, then God sends people to start helping you along in that path. So that's kind of what happened there. Yeah.
Wow.
Kept
Okay,
developing and developing from there, and I kept finding more apps and connecting with more people that helped me kind of perfect my craft and get better and better at it. But I'm still getting better at it to this day.
Awesome.
Oh, wow. Awesome. So, as an artist, what are some of the challenges that you've had to face?
Oh my goodness. I could go on forever about this, but I'm going to try to condense it. I believe strongly that artists have millions, billions of struggles. The world kind of discards artists. They treat artists like garbage.
Yes.
And, I had to endure all of the struggles that any artist would, people not believing in you, you not believing yourself. Being an Afro-Latina woman who is doing rock music, that was already like, I had people, of all different races are like, what are you doing? Like, you shouldn't be doing this. That's terrible. Like, do R&B, do rap, do gospel, do something other than this. But I know who I am. So I kind of just gunned through that. And I'm like, no, this is who I am. And since I stayed to that course, I have been noticing that people are like, oh yeah, this is who she is. And I built up my following and my band page. It was like, before last year, it was 0. And at 2020, I was like, at 2020, I want 2,020 followers. And then I got it at midnight, 2020 followers. And then today I have a little bit over 6,000. It's like 6,200. And like every day it just keeps growing. So I'm like, okay, I'm doing the right thing.
That's awesome. Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
One, I want to say you are very beautiful.
Oh, thank you. All you ladies are gorgeous.
Yes,
Thank you.
There's so much beauty. I feel so honored to be in the presence of so many beautiful women. I guess this is so great.
Thank you so much, honey.
I don't get this. I have 4 sons. So like every time I see beautiful women, I'm like, yay!
I just want to ask you, where do you see yourself in your career in 5 years from now?
In 5 years from now, I see myself making music for indie movies and films and TV programs. So
that's awesome.
I got to do like 1 commercial last year, which I thought was really cool. But I like the studio setting. Like I love sitting in my studio making music, and I can see me doing that for the rest of my life.
That's awesome.
Oh, wow.
That is
Awesome.
great. Well, we really enjoyed you being on the show. You have really given us a breath of fresh air, actually. Loving the head, love the background.
Yes.
Loving it, honey. You working there, baby.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah, I made this little headphone. These are my headphones.
Unicorn power, yes.
Pouring beads on it.
My daughter would love that.
Aw.
If you can, Anjelica, real quick, can you let the people know where they can find your music or follow your career? Can you give us a handle?
Yeah, so like my band journey, my musical journey is at bandlab.com/we are unicorns. And that's we, the letter R, unicorns, hence the unicorn crown. My friends know me as the unicorn queen, so I kind of yes. And then Facebook, unicorns are we. Twitter, unicorns are we. Instagram, it's we are unicorns _ So
awesome. Thank you so much. I tell you what I would love to do is the next time we do a show and we'll book you back on the show, we would love for you to do like maybe a live recording of one of your songs.
Oh my gosh, that would be so great.
That would be awesome.
Yes.
How about you do a live recording of your song on the show? And, I think that would be awesome for our viewers. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. I could definitely do that. It sounds awesome.
Yeah, I mean, we might as well. We gotta do something during this COVID, 19 and everything like that.
Yeah, we actually have a project really quickly. We have a project called Karaoke Therapy. And it's people kind of singing karaoke. And one of my other friends did a spinoff, and he was like quarantine karaoke version.
Wow.
So.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining us. And we will be right back for a word from our sponsor.
Hi, everyone. My name is Crystal Rogers. I just wrote a book called I Survived the Storm. It's about my once broken life and about toxic and alcoholic relationships. If God can bring me through it, He can you too. You can purchase the book on Amazon or Barnes & Noble. Or if you do not order online, you can personal message me, Crystal Rogers, and I will be glad to send you a copy. It's $13. Y'all have a blessed day.
Back.
That's Charlie
Back.
Brown.
Hi. Yes, we're goofy on this show. As you can see, Danny Nicole doing crazy things. That's what she does. You know, I don't know, somebody dropped her or whatever, but you know, we just
You know, a few times. That's why this side is kind of still sore, even after all the years.
Oh gosh.
Oh
So
my goodness.
we got a couple more minutes. We're gonna discuss one more thing about the misconception of COVID-19, or AKA Rona.
Rona.
Exactly.
Rona.
You got people out here wearing shopping bags wrapped around their neck. They got all kinds of trash bags covering, and knowing good well they can be contaminated at any time. Does not matter.
Yeah.
You know. So
That's right.
yeah. So that's
how are you gonna wear a trash bag on your head and you worried about somebody coughing?
you gonna suffocate yourself before you can
Exactly. Like you're not gonna even be able to breathe that air in first if you can't breathe at all.
At all.
Take yourself all the way on out. Come on.
People are so mean.
Yeah, they are. It's like people. You got some people don't understand. Like they're not taking the time out to fully understand what it is or how you can catch it. Like people still not washing their hands. You still got people out here doing barbecues and all kinds of stuff. They don't care nothing about no social distancing. They still have to get together. It's like it ain't nothing.
Like it's not. Didn't Florida just open up their beaches?
Yes.
And the beaches are like full. I'm like, really? What? Really?
So now they're gonna have another issue, because remember the spring break kids, they were down,
right,
and then they end up like almost majority of them end up having COVID-19.
Exactly.
Look, on my way home, I saw a group of people sitting there at a garage with a grill with a Corona in their hand.
Corona.
Oh God. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Corona of all drinks, you had to get Corona. Like
Corona.
Yeah, but it's crazy. It's just like now, you know, there's a discussion that's going out. On this show, we want to let everybody know we're not the ones to place names on the leader of our country. We won't even bring that person into discussion because we know how people have mixed views about it. We're not a political type of show. However, we do bring awareness and we do talk about certain issues pertaining to it. So that's what we need to do. We will talk about it. But we will say this, the governors are in the midst of talking about reopening the states. Some of them are with it, some of them are not. Real quick, Crystal, what's your input on that? How do you feel about that?
Well, South Carolina, they're saying, well, the boat landings, they opened up yesterday. And the schools, they have not really said anything, but he said everything will be up to par by the end of June. Is that what you're thinking, Checille? Because you're in South Carolina with me.
Yeah, I believe that's what he was trying to say, by the end of June. And I don't understand. Yeah. And I'm like, we haven't even reached our peak in South Carolina yet, I don't think.
No.
So how can we even say that everything will be back to normal in June?
Because it was 14 days, you could have the symptoms and not even show nothing until after 14 days.
Exactly.
It's presumptuous. It's presumptuous. That's what it is.
But like you were saying, open up the beaches in Florida, you know, them germs do spread because them kids could be living, back in New York and spreading, you know.
Yep.
So everybody has to obey by the rules.
Yeah, that's true. In North Carolina right now, our governor is still keeping everything shut down. We don't have a curfew, but still we are, essential workers, of course, they have to, that's those that are in grocery stores, restaurants, medical facilities and so forth. Yeah. Barbershops are closed still. Beauty salons are still closed. Nail salons.
It's essential.
Yeah. That's what I say.
That waxing is definitely.
Look,
yeah. I mean, of course.
Look, let me tell you something. Look, let me tell you something. Look, let me tell you something. These nails need attention. Okay. These nails need attention.
Enough to make you. It's enough to make you want to go on YouTube and learn how to do your own nails.
Yes.
It's almost like that because you're in survivor mode. You got to figure out some way or another.
I did my hair.
I did
my hair.
See,
it's pretty, honey.
Do that.
Look at that.
Pretty.
Guess what? I did mine too.
Everybody has a gift. Everybody has a gift, though. Okay.
It's called YouTube.
Yeah, that's right. All right, Checille, go ahead and give us another good word before we end the show, ma'am.
Well, you know, with everything that's going on, I know that there are so many people out there that are, for one, they're lonely because they don't have anyone to be quarantined with. So I want people to remember those that may become depressed. Remember those elderly that are by themselves. I mean, that's a hard time to be by yourself. And I just want everybody to think about what everybody else is going through. Think about what you're going through and how it can be magnified with someone else. And this is just my belief. I honestly believe that God allowed this to happen for us to get back to relationships. I have seen so many people, so many families out walking the dogs. They're with the babies, the dogs, the husband, the wife. They're all out walking, having a good time, having family time. Normally we don't see that because everybody's still working, everybody's still commuting. So now I think what God wants us to do is actually take this time to get back to basics.
Yeah.
Get back to basics. You know, and everything will be fine. But you just gotta make it through. Just gotta make it through. But like I said, just remember those people that are by themselves. They need you. Call them. Say, hey, how you doing? I'm thinking about you. Send them some Uber Eats. Send them some groceries. Send them whatever. Send them flowers. But I mean, hey, send them a little bit of something. Just let them know that you're thinking about them. And when you see people in the grocery stores or out somewhere, say hello.
Yeah, you ain't got to ask.
How are you doing today?
It's not me mugging people.
Nice. Just be nice. Because you know what? Republican, Democrat, independent, conservative, liberal. It doesn't matter. Christian, non-Christian, it doesn't matter. Y'all, we in this thing together.
Don't let us stop somebody being showing humility. Doesn't nobody stop? Yeah, you can't stop humility. You know what I'm saying? Show it.
Exactly.
Checille, thank you so much for being on the show, girl. Gotta bring you back. Girl,
come here.
Like, so
come here, honey. Come here.
Like, we loving on you, girl. You did an awesome job. Like, we are so happy to have you here on Brave. And guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, make sure you check out our credits of how to contact us for the show, and stay tuned for our next show. And we're going to have some exciting guests on that show. So until next time, take care.
Bye. Bye.